On the last Friday of August, we had the special Forever Yena show, filled with laughter and amazing stories.
No, that's their way.
I have to jump in. No, hold on. No.
Yes, because of love. Let me just...
Where did you go that day?
To the church.
My final word is that we are going to make a challenge, Gerald.
Oh.
We are going to make a program. You can call it woman to woman, but we are going to direct the program.
Yes.
And we are going to put them on the hot seat.
Yes.
If you agree...
I think we can cut those final words. But look, we don't run from a good fight, isn't that?
No,
we are in. We are in.
If
We
you
are
agree,
in.
You say yes. If you say no, then it is no.
So that's it. For September, we have
Gerald?
second round.
Yep, you heard that right. We'll be having a 2-part episode, The Challenge. The Woman to Woman ladies have accepted the challenge to be our special guests. Now, do you accept the challenge to join the special show and share the great experience this Friday at 3 p.m.? Hope to see you there. Coming up on today's show.
I said to them, wow, Pastor Gerald told me that I'm very beautiful. So I exaggerated.
You withdraw from your account.
Yes, I did that.
All right. Bishop, I'm fine. Over to you.
Coming back to that, Mrs. Pires.
I thought it was Bishop Gerald who would bump me.
No. You can talk.
About what?
When did you...
That moment.
Yeah, that
you knew
moment.
he was the one.
Eager to know more? Well, let's stay tuned.
We are women. We are brave, strong, capable, unique. We are women to women.
Good afternoon, South Africa. And here we are, back with another Woman to Woman show. Special today. You remember that we said we have 2 special guests with us. Not them, us. We are the guests of the show today. If you don't know what is happening, last month we had Forever Yena, a program which we invited them to come and we reflected about vows. By the end of the show, we were bombarded with a challenge that they wanted to be back, but we would be the guests. So here we are. If you haven't seen it, we are going to give you a hint of the challenge.
My final word is that we are going to make a challenge, Gerald.
Oh.
We are going to make a program. You can call it woman to woman, but we are going to direct the program.
Yes.
And we are going to put them on the hot seat.
Yes.
If you agree...
I think we can cut those final words. But look, we don't run from a good fight, isn't that?
No, we are in. We are in.
If you
We are
agree,
in.
You say yes. If you say no, then it is no.
So that's it. For September, we have
Gerald?
second round. So the challenge is on, and we are here ready for your questions. Detail, we know nothing about the topic of today. We are caught by surprise, as you are.
So, good afternoon, welcome, woman to woman. We're starting. And I am sure that you are going to have both fun and instructions on how to take care of your love life, because last program that we had, we were talking about Forever Yena. And my wife doesn't know anything. Tokozili doesn't know anything that I'm going to talk about, and even my body here, Bishop Gerald doesn't know anything. Zero. There's no script. We are going to start right now by a subject which I pray to God is going to open your eyes, which is about my sweetheart. There is the trend changes how people think, how they talk, but the objective at the end of the day is the same. Who is going to be getting married with whom? And how do I know he is the right person? How do I know she is the right person? I want to start bombing here right now, Mrs. Tokozilinkai. How did you know? How did you know the moment that, okay, that's it. Gerald is the one. I'm confident. What did you pick? What did you see in him? He is the one who is going to be my sweetheart.
Thank you, Bishop, for the question. And hi, audience, everyone. Bishop, for me, it was his character, even though my grandmother was, she was eyeing him actually for me. I didn't even know, but his character, because I would look at them, that time they were all single, and he was totally different from the others. He was not even the first one to come and approach me. There were others, but for me, there was just something very special with him in his character, because I wasn't looking for something like Mr. Charming or Mr. Right, but there was his character, and whenever he would talk to us, because I was in the youth, so you would see the way he would talk to the ladies, the respect he had also towards us as ladies, because my sisters were there, my cousin sisters, the way he would talk to us, though he was tough, he was really tough on us. I think because of those who take care of the youth, they will understand. Because of the youth ladies, they would write letters, Bishop. They would put kisses on the on the letters and put on the altar, So he would come, address us and all that. So he would put us far from him, But there was just that's something special in him. Whenever he would talk to me, the way he would talk to me, because for me, when the way you talk to me matters a lot, because as I give you respect, also I want to see respect in you, because you cannot just buy me with words and all that. He never even used like words of Vishpo. He never used
love.
like those words that people are
Big
looking
one.
for, big ones, and even kneeling down. There was nothing like that. It was just the character, Bishop, and the way he treated his family as well, because they were all in the church, his mother, his sisters. So for me, I would just observe that in him. Even though, as ladies, when someone comes, you have that thing like, I want to make it hard for him. Though he didn't give me chance for me to make it hard for him, it was like, you take it or leave it. Yeah, but also that challenge for me was good.
Give us one example, something that happened, because I imagine you contemplated that for a while. But there was that day, something happened, you said, that's it.
Bishop,
Describe.
Yes. I remember we had a night vigil. I don't know if you remember. Because as he was always tough on me, Bishop, he would not even smile with me and all that. He was just tough. So I had this thing, I thought he was very proud. And I didn't know that he thought the same of me. He thought I was this proud girl. So he said he wanted to remove that pride. Then we had a night vigil. That was 1995. And they were coming to the altar, all of them passing. Then he looked at me and he said, Yena, you have nice hair. Because that time, before I used to put a lot of braids. Every time I was with braids, because of what I used to do. Then I decided to come with my natural hair. And that time I had really long hair. Then he looked at me and said, wow, you have nice hair. It's the first time I see your hair. Then I'm like, oh, wow. It touched me, Bishop. It really did. I was like, oh, wow. And even when I went home, I exaggerated a bit. I didn't say that. He said I had beautiful hair. I said to them, wow, Pastor Gerard told me that I'm very beautiful. So I exaggerated because it felt so good because I always perceived him as this mean guy. But when he spoke like that to me, I was like, wow, so he has the kind thing inside of him. And then it's like it opened my heart for him to receive him, Bishop.
So make sure you don't forget about what she said, okay? Pay attention for you not to get it wrong. So first she said that she observed his character. They were very serious towards each other. When he mentioned about the hair, that's when she became really touched. We're coming back to that. Mrs. Pires.
I thought it was Bishop Gerald who would bump me.
No. You can talk.
About what?
When did you...
That moment.
Yeah, that
you knew
moment.
he was the one.
When did you realize that I was the one?
Oh, first of all, I need to just give a little background. I was coming out